Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on another video. Today we are going to do another video tour. We're going to go to a couple of neighborhoods in Maple Grove, and these are areas that I referenced in another video called Maple Grove or Parks in Maple Grove. And I'm going to go to some neighborhoods around there because they're very affordable, and they are also you can get a flavor for what kind of housing are there. And so if you see this goober behind me, this is Rosie. She is not my dog. However, I am doggo sitting, and so you can say hello to her in the video. All right, let's go for a drive, Rosie. Next time you see me, we will first be going through the city center of Maple Grove, and you can see all the great places to go and what's to see here in the center of Maple Grove. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We are in the city center of Maple Grove. It's located more south edge, south border, middle of the city itself. And what we're doing is we're headed into the shops at Arbor Lake. And Arbor Lakes is a award-winning architecturally and design area. It has sort of a small town look and feel to it, or at least that was the design. I don't know if you can see ahead of me when I head into and through this traffic light. Of course, when it turns green, you're going to see Trader Joe's, which is a very popular place I'm sure you all know of, cross country. And one of my favorite restaurants is called Biaggi's. That's right there on the right. I don't know that you can see the label or the name. Nevertheless, it's one of my favorites. All right, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna take a drive so you can just see some of the shops that we have here. We have Ever Eve on the left, Planet Fitness on the right. I'm trying to go slow enough so you can read it yourself. But you can get a flavor for the architecture here, and this gives you an idea of what it's like. It's sort of mall-ish, but it's outside mall. All right, and so this is one of the main thoroughfares, one of a few. You can see for yourself what we have here. We have LensCrafters Good Things. Baby Gap Pottery Barn is a very popular place for a lot of people, as is for my fiance, which is good. All right, we're going to take a right here. There's another Pottery Barn. Let's go that way. See it right there. It's a fun place to go to. All right, and then as we go this way, there's a fun Brazilian grill called Rodizio Grill. Super good food there. And then we have what's called World Markets. Truth be told, I've never been in there, but anyways, I've heard it's a very great place to go. And then of course next to that we have Whole Foods. See that up on the right. All right, we're going to pause for a moment, and then we're going to head back to the other end, and it's very large. It's over like a 3 or 4 square mile area, so it's not just what I've shown you. So we're going to show some other parts. All right, I'll be back in a second. So as you can get a flavor for lots of shops, you can see the white building on the right here, H&M. And then we'll take a quick left here, and you'll see a Talbot's. You'll see that on your right as we go through here. And then Pot Belly Sandwiches on the left. So you get an idea. It's pretty traditional commercial, franchise type places. But they have absolutely everything, including, are you ready for it? Portillo's. There you go. All right, next you're gonna find a video tour of a couple of neighborhoods in and around a couple of neighborhoods around Rice Lake and some other places near there. All right, stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so we are on the west side, the northwest side of Rice Lake. And on the left here, you can see that there's some townhouses here, which make this area quite affordable. In addition to, on the right, you will also see some more modest housing, Rambler styles, multi-levels. Most of these were probably built in the late 70s, early 80s. And then we're coming up onto a divided road here, but I'm going to make a little right here just to show you it says Rice Lake Trails. And so there's trails all the way around the lake, and then the neighborhood we're about to enter into is one that goes all the way around or on this side of the lake. And you can just get a flavor for what kind of houses are here. It's very beautiful, tree lined. The houses are very well maintained. I'll see if I can get a view of the lake between the houses here in just a moment. So all these houses on the left are actually on the lake. They're relatively modest looking, but because they are on the lake, for example, those are probably going to be in the $600,000 range just because they're on the lake. Now, having said all that, houses along the right here, as you can see, they are probably going to be, you know, 50 to 70, maybe in $100,000 less because they are not on the lake. Quite a difference from going across the street. So as you go further down this tree-lined road, you can just see how beautiful this area is. And so on the other side of the houses on the left, there is a trail that you can ride. And then it comes up, actually up into this center part here. You can see a sidewalk in the middle. Just to the left of the trees, it's a tar sidewalk. This will come through this neighborhood and eventually it'll turn back left towards the lake. But it's a beautiful place. This is quite affordable in this area if you're not on the lake, but you're very close to it. All right, we're back. And so the neighborhood I entered in is just off of Weaver Lake Road, which is a very typical middle of the road, no pun intended, middle of the road sort of houses in Maple Grove. I would say these are going to be 450 to 550 or so in this neighborhood. Most likely these are built late 80s to mid 90s ish is what these are. Again, very well kept neighborhoods. You see a mixture of styles. Not as mature of trees, but mature trees. But I wanted to give you a flavor of what a middle average Maple Grove home would look like. These neighborhoods have these little boxes right here, and what they do is they put books in them. So you leave a book, take a book. So the whole neighborhood, as they're walking their dogs, coming down the sidewalk or riding their little bicycles with mom and dad, what have you, they'll come by, grab a book, and then on the next go around they'll leave a book, or at the same time exchange it. You'll see these on the corners. I saw this a lot in Minneapolis, and now it's come out to the suburbs. I thought this is very clever and cute, and it really builds a sense of community to see things like that. Here we are entering the neighborhood called Autumn Woods 2. This neighborhood is a little bit more upscale than what we just saw. It looks like it was developed in around the 2008 to 2012-ish time period. It has a mix of architecture. Bottom line is these homes are going to be priced in the upper fives to low to mid sixes, just depending upon the lot, depending upon the square foot, those kinds of things. But as you'll be able to tell, these are much newer homes, as I indicated. So these are going to be, 10 to 12 years old or less, and you'll be able to see the styles, and we'll just let you look at the houses without the commentary. Here we go. Here we have the Ridge at Elm Creek. This is an upscale area of Maple Grove, right on the border.
Caution, unpaved road.
Right on the border of Maple Grove and Plymouth. I may have shown this in my Plymouth tour video. However, I just want to get everybody a flavor for what is here as well. These houses will range from, I would say, in the low to mid 9s all the way up to about 2 million. I do know this house I'm going to show you on the left as we go into this street here is a $2 million home. I have clients that wanted to buy it, but things didn't work out the way that they'd hoped. This one right here. So this is a $2 million home. It's beautiful, and you can see that it's sold. Nevertheless, that's what this neighborhood is. Now the lots are significantly smaller than the other houses I've shown you today. And that's very typical now of the building, as I'm sure it is across the country, is that you're trying to get more house per square foot of yard just because land has become so expensive. Anyway, just looking at these, you can see that 4 car garages is the standard here versus a 3. The farmhouse look is very popular. You're going to get some architectural style. Some of the homes have a prairie style look on occasion here. There's about 3 or 4 different builders that are in this neighborhood. All of them are very quality builders. And I also have a client that is building in here to be completed this coming winter in January of 2023. And I anticipate this whole neighborhood being full up and completely built by next summer. There will be another phase after that, further west of here. However, I don't know when that's going to be complete. Here is the community house where you can host parties. There will be a pool here for the families to enjoy. And as you can see, the building is fast and furious here. Beautiful homes for sure. Well, if you've tolerated or even enjoyed this video, you may want to check out my other video I did called Plymouth Neighborhood Tour, where I do something similar. You'll get a flavor of the Plymouth market. And as always, if you like what I share, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today. Thanks for watching.